think that you sell enough to have a living for yourselves, and for that, it's great. I'm not going to invest in you today. I'm out.
Guys, I don't agree with Peter on that. I think that if you do make it a multi-purpose compendium, you'll just be trying to compete with every other multi-purpose compendium you've got. I think the only thing you've got is that you're a new game, that it looks different, it looks lovely. I like it. The trouble is, your valuation would mean there would have to be a much bigger market than I believe there is for me to get the type of return on my investment that I would want. So I won't be investing, guys.
Thank you.
I'm out.
And that just leaves me, and I never found this as boring as the other Dragons have said. And I like competitive games. I like games where there's movement as opposed to just sitting there watching them. And I've been sitting here trying to work out what it is that I can do to actually help you make this happen. So it just leaves me to ask you what your other products are.
Yeah, there are two other games that I guess have some similarities in the look.
One of them is an old French-Canadian game, and the other one is my own invention. That's another dexterity game where you don't take it in turns. Games where you don't take it in turns tend to be more exciting.
At the moment, you're saying £50,000 is purely required for stock.
Yes.
Well, that's stocking finance that you need.
Yeah.
So, did you go to your bank?
Yep. We did. In fact, you know, we're still talking to our bank, but it looks a little bit touch and go.
Guys, I can't see that it's going to be massive for me. It's certainly not. And if I gave you 50,000 for equity, I would have to take over 50% of the business. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You need a loan.
Okay.
And that's what it sounds like. It's not investable at the moment, so I'm afraid I'm out.
Thank you, Theo.
It was a close call, but ultimately a disappointing end for Ben and Dave. They leave with nothing.
I was wondering whether I find a way of just lending them the £50,000, let them buy the shares back.
The Den isn't a charity thing.
No, exactly.
We're here to make money.
It's the start of the Christmas season, a time of celebration, where we're reported to spend over £3 billion on festive feasts. It was earlier this year that Deborah Meaden provided us with our seasonal investment, agreeing to give Alison Whitmarsh a £50,000 cash injection into her home-baked cake business. Today, Deborah's in Huddersfield to check in with her latest business partner.
The deal is completed, and this really is our first meeting. I think it's really important I actually get to see exactly what's going on. So today my plan is to have a look around, see the cake's actually being made.
Oh, hello, hiya, nice to see you.
And to talk about our plans for the future.
Oh, it smells lovely in here.
Oh, we've got licorice cake coming here as well.
Oh, my goodness. So how's it going?
We are getting really, really busy. We're really focusing on the Christmas menu now. But I'd like to show you the mince pies.
You're going to have to get me past the chocolate cake first. These are my... I love mince
So these are the Viennese mince pies.
One of the things we were blown away in the Den was that fantastic Christmas cake you did with the Brussels sprouts.
Nobody wanted a traditional Christmas cake anymore. They wanted something that was unusual, something they could talk about. People are buying it because they just love the fact that it's just so different.
Lovely, though.
I mean, you do get an aroma of sprouts, but...
How much of your business takes place at Christmas?
I'd say probably about 30% more sales at Christmas. So we do really try and focus on bringing good quality, different cakes out just for the Christmas season. So this is the Fleur Wrap machine, which has been the biggest investment that we've had so far with the investment money, which individually wraps slices of cakes, biscuits, flapjacks, and this has just really enabled us to open the food-to-go market. Prior to this, we had to do it manually.
This is now replacing that.
Yes.
OK, well, this looks more super-duper. Do you actually know how to work it?
Again, we've only just had it delivered, so we do know the basics of it.
So this big red button
Yeah,
here, do we know what that does?
That's stop.
Oh, that's not.
So this is our new biscuit machine. It'll really, really improve productivity because everything before this was very, very labour intensive.
It's like magic.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cake
fantastic.
magic, that is. That's coming out. That's brilliant.
Having a more efficient factory means Alison can now meet new contract demands. The next step is to discuss further expansion of the business.
I guess one of the biggest questions is going to be, what's our business development plan? Do we actually open up further depots or do we actually open up central hubs? And that really gets led from who are we going to be selling to and in what quantities.
One of the biggest things that has happened since the Den is having a frozen product.
You see, I think that's very interesting and very exciting. That should play a big part in our planning, I think. Well, I can certainly introduce you to the biggest frozen food product distributor throughout the UK. It was a really good trip today. What I love is that Alison is already getting on with the plan that we'd agreed. What we do need to have is that strategic meeting. We need to make sure that we start thinking and behaving like this big producer that we say we want to be. Hope my husband doesn't see this. I haven't cooked in 28 years.
You just sort of like want to follow me.
What am I doing?
Keep pushing it from the middle to the sides. With having Deborah here today, it's been nice that she's actually seen what she's bought with her investment. It's not just about the money. She's going to give me so much more time and expertise. You know, like you've got bits of gaps at the edge, it needs to go to the edge.
That's great, but I won't be doing this again, Alison,
No.
so I don't really need to be perfect. I think that's
So
as good as it gets.
But I am very impressed. My dreams of hopefully retiring in 5 years may actually be a reality. Just before you go, the white chocolate.
Well, the white chocolate. Got to finish the job, haven't I, eh?
Don't forget the edges.
I'm really excited about this business. Great potential. And even better than that, they make lovely cakes. Look what I did.
Excellent. It's really good.
The Den has history with festive business.
Hello, everyone! Hello, Betty!
But despite the many hurdles, Christmas commerce does have its benefits.
There are some advantages to having a business based around the seasons. You can really focus and structure your business. And if you've got the right product, clearly at the right price, you're going to sell.
A festive business can succeed on its own. It all depends on the many people they employ. You've got to employ people for 2 months and then they've got to be unemployed for 10 months. And that's always an issue.
As usual in the Den, the Dragons weren't shy of telling Melanie Hurley what they thought of her business. 6 months on, has it had an effect?
I came out of the Den and I was very disappointed in myself because I should have known those answers, and that really made me think, go back, pick yourself up and get your business running. This is the Trafford Centre. This is one of our flagship clients. It's important for me to make sure that everything is 100%, so the customer has that great experience.
Perfect. Merry Christmas.
The merchandise area is what's really, really important because this is where we make our money. Normally what happens is the customer will come in and they'll look here and they'll go, oh, I'll just have a photo for £5. And actually the computer will say, hey, you know, just for £2 more you can have package B or something. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad then. Ka-ching.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Bye.
Have we got Finley?
Yeah.
Hello, Finley.
I've taken every single piece of advice that every dragon gave me. I'm still looking for that financial director. That's the missing link. Everything else, we're ready to go. I went into the Den asking for investment. Now, I've got 32 locations this year, which is double what I had last year. I could have given that investment back to them straight away. Damn, we should have invested in that girl. She was right. She was right.
Events like Melanie's are big business at Christmas, as the hospitality industry cashes in on our collective festive cheer.